Welcome to Wuxiaworld's Teahouse Season 2. I'm your host, Yojj.
And I'm Tokki.
Look forward to a whole different tea house with new tea in store for you.
But before we get to that, let's talk about some behind the scenes of our carol, Wuxia Baells, with our beloved audio master, Kun. Wuxiaworld. Hello, guys.
Hi, Kun.
Hello.
Thanks for joining us, Kun, our audio master.
It's a pleasure.
The one person who I actually need on our podcast. I don't need Tokki. Tokki doesn't need me, but we both need you.
Yeah, the podcast is a goner. Like,
It wouldn't be fun without
Yeah.
you guys.
It wouldn't be fun without Tokki. Tokki is the creative one here. I just try to keep it on track.
I have such a huge burning desire to upload every one of Toki's politically danger.
We work so hard to cut all
politically
that
sensitive.
out.
Politically sensitive and yeah. I'm a very
Stop.
politically sensitive person. Like everything that comes out from my mouth is politically sensitive.
Everything comes out of his mouth is angelic. He's like an innocent baby, just talking nonsense.
Yeah.
Although talking nonsense might be me today for no random reason. Anyways, it is now past Christmas, so I hope everybody had happy holidays. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Where's my gift, Yojj?
You didn't get the coal I sent you?
The what?
The coal, the piece of black coal. You didn't
Oh,
find
I
it in
thought
your
that was from
stocking?
Santa. I thought that was from Santa.
The one was from me too. I'm sure you got two.
Yeah, I thought Santa went like, you've been a naughty boy.
Okay, why does that sound so wrong coming out of your mouth?
Yeah.
That sounds so wrong coming out of your mouth. Maybe
Yeah.
we should go straight into the topic of our episode today before Tokki digs us a deeper hole to get out of.
I'll just edit it after.
I don't know if I trust you, Kun, because you were saying you wanted to spell everything.
Yeah, well, I've kept every single recording on my computer.
Yeah,
so.
see, I feel like we're just giving you blackmail at this point. He has all the power to just sink both of us, doesn't he?
Yeah, he actually has a power to cut clips and like paste them together to make us say things that we never said.
Can even make a song out of it.
You can make a song out of it?
You've been a naughty boy. Yeah. You've been a naughty boy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
You
he already
did.
did one time, right? Yeah.
He did.
Throwback to you. Just
I didn't expect that.
this track.
Okay. No, we have to stay on track, get back to our
Alright.
main topic, okay? Our Christmas carol that we just put out.
Mhm.
I hope everybody enjoyed our Christmas
before-
carol because what?
Before we start, I think some of our listeners might not be familiar with Kun. I mean, we did mention him a few times, but would you like to introduce yourself, Kun?
Oh,
Yes.
sure, yeah. Okay,
Yes.
so basically I am first and foremost an editor for Gourmet Gaming that's translated by CC. And Cozy actually brought me on to assist with the operations behind Wuxiaworld. And I'm actually assisting Jasper on most of the backend stuff. So sometimes the readers might see me commenting on some of the novels, trying to bonk, people who give spoiler comments. And a huge part of my life before the recent change have been chasing down people who spam TY. So I remember
TY.
editing the episode where you guys were pleading with the commenters, not to leave TY comments. Somehow there was a huge influx after that.
After that, you really had more after that?
Yeah,
Wow, you guys
the
are
readers can be
evil.
really cheeky. Yeah, but after these two main tasks that I was presented with, I think at the start of the podcast, you guys actually came to me to discuss this, and that's where I came on as the audio editor as well. Yeah, so that's a little bit about me, what I do for Wuxiaworld.
So do you want to introduce yourself, Yojj?
Again? Oh, I guess it is season 2, so I guess it's necessary. Did I ever introduce myself properly in season 1? I don't remember how I did that. I'm.
I mean, you can start by calling yourself Thunder Fiery Emperor.
Nobody calls me that but you. Before Toki gives me my introduction, hi guys, I'm Yojj, so I am one of the Korean translation managers. Um, if you have any issues with the translation, which you should never do because we put a lot of effort into it, but if you do let me know and we'll get right on that. Thankfully, I don't manage Toki though. That would be disastrous. Hell on earth.
Yeah.
This awkward introduction reminds me of like college icebreakers, but without the icebreaker. That was rough.
Yeah. School introductions be like, hello everyone. My name is, and I'm this years old, and I like to read books.
That would have been a better introduction, actually.
Were you guys forced to play games during orientations and stuff?
No?
That's
What
interesting.
Is that an
game?
Asian thing?
I
What
mean, yeah.
game?
most of the school, I would say, like, over here we would call them secondary schools, junior colleges, as well as universities. I guess only maybe universities would be the same age range around the world. But for most of the school from ages, I would say 13 upwards, there will always be orientation camps and games to get like the students, familiar with one another. So that's something that we do over here in Singapore. But I'm not so
Wait,
sure
what
whether you
age
guys.
groups are we talking about? Or starting age?
You just said from 13 and above.
Yeah,
13 and
so
above?
yeah, 13 would be over here is what we call secondary. I
JC.
believe it
Uh-huh.
should be middle school for you guys.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and
No,
then
I don't think I've ever played games.
17, it's where they enter like either the junior colleges or the polytechnics, and I assume that would be like high school for you guys.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
No, our introductions were mainly like name, and then if you're in college, what you're studying, if you happen to be like in a general education class, and then
mm.
like what you like to do on your free time or like your favorite movie or favorite TV show. No
Do
games
you
for
sit
us.
around in a circle by any chance?
No, we sit in our
Like
desks.
those alcohol rehab?
No, we are not part of it. No,
Are we
we
going
don't.
to
We sit at
use
our
this drinking
Okay,
desks.
okay.
problem?
Okay,
See, that's right
okay.
after Christmas as well.
Imagine if you're in the orientation and then like uh you just went to a alcohol rehab like seminar like thing, and then your brain glitched, and then after it's like your turn to introduce yourself, you're like yeah, my name is Tokki, I've been sober for 2 months now.
Oh
Okay, we gotta
Lord,
we gotta we
stop
gotta edit
it.
this part out. Yeah.
No, I say we keep it in. I leave that as Toki's introduction.
Yeah, my name is Tokki, I've been sober for 2 months now. Okay, just FYI, there's no shame in getting help, okay?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
No shame at
Yeah, there's
all.
no
You
shame
get
in
help.
no shame in getting help. Yeah.
Toki, please get help.
Oh, I'm not crazy. My mom got me tested. Yeah.
We're off to a great start.
Yeah, so I guess it's my turn to introduce myself, and I don't think I have to.
I don't think you have to.
Yeah, but just a quick introduction. I am a translator in the Korean novel side, and I've worked on Record of a Thousand Lives, Level Up Alone, the side stories for the novels extra, and currently working on Debuff Master. So yeah,
Nice.
that's 4 novels with Wuxiaworld so far. All right, so in the spirit of Christmas, we had a little side quest with our people in Wuxiaworld. We recorded our own version of Jingle Bells. We called it Wuxia Baels.
Who came up with the name, by the way?
Oh, me and Yojj did.
Uh,
Yeah.
let's say we just took one word each.
Yeah, I wanted to go with Wuxia Baells, and Yojj was like, let's go with Bells. So like, yeah.
We
Then Yojj was like,
compromised.
yeah, let's just combine. Yeah, Wuxia Baels. Yeah.
And that's how we came up with our name of our song.
Awesome job, you
Yep.
guys.
Very on brand, no?
Yeah, it's really on brand. Almost on the same level as the author of Level Up.
Oh, you said the author, right? I thought you said the translator.
No. Tokki, we know that you do a good job.
So yes, that is how we came up with our Wuxia Baells.
Yep.
So, Kun, I know what the recording process was like. It was very difficult on my end. I already knew, but I doubly realized that I'm very tone deaf. What's the editing process like? How are you enjoying that? Or
Well,
not enjoying?
so part of my work outside of Wuxia is that I'm a music producer as well. So I
Oh,
operate a
you're a
music
busy guy.
production. Yeah. So I operate a music production studio with a couple of my friends. One of them happens to be Korean as well. So we do have our standards in terms of like when we are editing, recording, like proper singers. So I wouldn't say that this was supposed to be a super professional project anyway, right? So it's more lenient, and I would say that it's actually quite fun to see how most of the translators and editors who joined in, how comfortable or uncomfortable they were while they were recording. Yeah, it's fun, right? You kind of can guess their nature and maybe the thought process behind the recording. There's this degree of like certain parts where you guys are a lot more confident and the voice just projects a lot more, and you can hear
I'm
that
guessing that's the
you're
chorus.
not tone deaf. So you are not tone deaf. You can sing. I would say it's a matter of confidence actually. Yeah.
Kun, you say the nicest things ever.
Yeah. So on top of that, it's quite fun to see how I believe it was Orb, right? Orb submitted like 3 different versions of his voice,
Oh my god, he
and
did.
yeah, and he's I'm almost guessing that he has some form of training because he's able to kind of do them in different theatrical or even musical styles, which was quite interesting. Like it's good to see most of you guys having different talents that outside of just editing and translating.
How does his whole name is just so long? Orbalorbadingdong? Orba.
If
The editor for Max Level Hero Strikes Back. Look at that compliment. He thinks you have training. Good job, you. He took forever in giving me the recording. He was like, I'm in day one. And then, like, deadline comes and he goes, hey, so, like, can I have an extra day? I want to, the recording studio at school is closed. And then the next day he goes, hey, if you wait until this day, I could have my friend record with me. And I was like, just give me your submission. Just give me.
That's how you know
hey you
how serious he was.
Yeah, I guess.
hey you know
There's
what,
that.
Kun?
Yeah.
You know what, Kun? I think we got our like the preview of the episode. Yeah,
What
like
preview? I feel like you're making fun of me
Yosh
here.
saying like Yosh saying like, do you know how long it took for him to give me the recording?
Yeah, that's good.
And then we're gonna post it on the group. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
tag
mean, that
him.
applies to many people, okay? Just call him out now, right? Why don't I just call them all out? You guys procrastinated, took forever, and I had to chase you guys down like I chased for my chapters.
Yeah.
Oh, don't get us started on those who said they're gonna do it but didn't do in the end.
You mean cozy? Throw our
Well,
boss under the bus
What? I
here.
didn't say that.
I did, loud and proud. Never got my promised recording from Cozy. It's okay, Kyle came through.
Yeah. Kyle's
Poor
funny.
guy.
I loved his screams.
Oh man, you should hear Toki talk about that.
Well, what Kyle told me was, so I kind of told him last minute, and he was like, yeah, sure, okay," and he recorded it in the office,
With coworkers.
and he was like, with like people around him. It's not even like
Yes.
closed office. It's like an
Oh man, that
open
sucks.
office. And he was like, yeah, he was like screaming, and people were. He told me like, oh, people are looking at me. I'm like, thank you for your sacrifice.
Would you guys want to hear just what he did for the end part of one of
Yes.
his take? It's really cute. He went like this. Let me just show you.
Why he died with Raz?
Do you guys hear that?
Yeah, so he did it.
We did.
Imagine doing that
So
in
he
the
did it in
office.
the office. Yeah.
Wait, wasn't there like a
Yeah.
demon one too?
Yeah, that was the
Or-
Demon King Barbarian. Whoa, yeah. But
Oh,
he
that
had,
was
he had a,
Okay, that was a raven one that I'm thinking of. Like there was like one that was screeching.
yeah, he had a couple. But that was the one take that caught my attention.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Well, I would overall say it was a very fun project.
Yeah, it was.
Tokki, would you do it again though?
No.
Yeah. Cozy wanted noted that she didn't submit because she was down with the fever and had a cough.
Ooh.
All right, time to apologize, Yojj. Come on, time to apologize.
No, she didn't give me my recording. I wanted more people.
Yojj is telling her. Yojj is telling her boss. That sounds like a you problem.
Toki came through, right? Even with the flu.
Latest update. Cozy has been coerced into singing after this recording.
My problem was that I didn't have another person. Okay, we got Kyle in the end. Kyle and his 3 different voices.
Mm-hmm.
And Penguin's 3 recordings and Orb's 3 recordings. I'm sure we got something out of those 9 recordings.
Yeah, we have penguins. He has 4 recordings as well.
Oh, he has 4 recordings.
Yeah. In fact, most of the guys did like more than one. Yeah.
Okay, so we
Okay,
talked
so-
about what's up.
Let me just highlight a little bit about like I guess most of the listeners would have listened to the final polished version to a certain degree. So part of what I do, editing for vocals also, sometimes we have to do a bit of tuning.
Mm-hmm.
So let me just show you guys a little bit about Penguin's blooper first, and then I'll go on to show you how a voice can sound tuned and untuned and the difference it makes. And I'll use my own voice just to, so that it's better. Okay, so this is Penguin's take, all right? And this is one of the bloopers, which we'll include at the end of episode as well. But this is how he sang.
Cultivating hidden strength beneath the... Fuck.
I so love that. He was so serious on that take. Okay, so let me show you guys how I'm gonna use my own voice, and I think this should be the one. So I definitely had to do a little bit of like tuning for most of the singers, even the ones who sang really well, okay, because it's just normal. Like most of us aren't singers by profession, so
We expected you to tune us.
yeah,
That was a given. Like
yeah,
that's
so-
how I enticed them to come sing.
You'll be surprised though. Most of there are quite a lot of singers who did pretty well, and I maybe just had to tune a couple of notes, just so that it fits better with the song. Okay, I'm gonna use my own voice, and this is the male take in a sense, like where I sang.
Battles near and far, cultivate
So if you hear that word, the battles, right? It just sounds a little off, just a little.
Wuxiaworld, battles near and far.
Okay, but with the tuning in place, then it usually does make it sound somewhat better.
Wuxiaworld, battles near and far.
Just sounds a little bit more, it fits well with the song, yeah. So some of us, we have little habits like this. When we sing along to songs, maybe we dip a little lower than expected, or when we try and hit a high note, we might go, a little bit over. So this happens for most, most laymen. So it's very normal, and yourself included, for both of you, you guys have like little points here which you would either overcompensate, or it just happens to hit under, and the tuning process just makes it a little sweeter and neater. And I have a I have the individual track for everyone who had submitted, so that everyone can sort of enjoy their own voices by itself, and not the final track that we have let the listeners listen to.
Oh, that
Yeah.
was really sweet of you.
Yeah, it sounds sweet to you, right? But for me, I'm not confident in my singing. So I think everyone who's not confident in their singing is probably hearing that as a threat. I have all your individual recordings.
No.
He already threatened us before, saying he has everything that we've asked to be deleted saved. So, like, how much worse can it be?
Mhm.
No, it's definitely something that you guys will sound good in.
That's what you say. I mean, honestly, you can't be worse than everything we deleted. So, like, thanks, Kun. Appreciate that. But the backend process is really awesome. That's really cool. I never thought about you just tweaking individual parts of it.
Yeah, that's part of what most audio engineers do. Yeah, I could go a step further and even chop stuff up to make sure that everybody is singing according to time, but somehow that will make it a little bit too robotic. And I wanted to preserve as much of the natural flavors of everybody's voices, because that's part of the
Mhm.
the human aspect of singing. It doesn't have to be super perfect. It's just all about having fun, and that was the whole idea behind the project initially. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
And I would love for more people to sing in the future, if let's say that there are similar such offerings in the future. So Tokki.
Yes, I also wanted more people to sing. I kept bugging Sigh from Regressor Can Make Them All.
Yeah.
He kept rejecting me.
Sigh has a nice voice actually. I remember editing his podcast. Sigh was on
Right?
with,
Maybe I should have asked you to entice him. You should be like, Sigh has a nice voice. You should come
Yeah.
sing. Sigh, you have a nice voice. Maybe he would have heard you better, listened to you more, because he just laughed at me.
He has good energy, if I remember correctly. Yeah.
No comment on that.
No, he has too good energy. It's too good.
Oh man, that episode. I got teased way too much.
If I remember correctly, Sigh was joining Tokki in bullying you.
Listen, if you're on Discord, he bullies me regardless. He bullies me on the novel channel. He bullies me in the lounge. On our podcast one. He just bullies me everywhere.
I guess that's why he didn't want to submit his voice. He didn't want you to have something over him.
I didn't think of it like that. You're right. It's okay. I'll just be like, you never submitted one. How dare you? Bully him for not submitting one. Alrighty then. Thank you so much, Kun, for giving us your input
Thanks for having me.
and your, tuning skills. They're the best part.
Mhm.
Our best part. Thank you so much, Kun. Loved having you on.
Yeah, it was a pleasure.
Alrighty then. Thank you.
Alrighty.
Bye.
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 Thanks for joining us on Wuxiaworld's Teahouse. If you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to hit the follow button to stay updated with our latest releases. If you want more tea, hop over to our social media or Discord and send us an email if you want to spill the tea. We'll be back every Friday of each month, so check out our website, wuxiaworld.com. See you next episode. Bye!